Any side effects? No side effects. So what we are doing is empowering patients to take charge of their own health. We are really telling patients that you can think your way to better health, and we are going to show you how. So let's go to the next slide. This is what our problem is. Right? Let's go to the next slide. So it's the way we approach life. The toothbrush thing, sometimes I feel that I have the worst job in the world. But then if you think about the toilet paper, the toothbrush is got in a much better situation. All right, let's go. So we learned about the 478 breathing. We learned about attitudes. Now the most important thing in life is the work-life balance, which is a source of stress. I presume all of us are perfectly balanced in our work-life situation. Or anybody feels that we are not?
I don't think
yes.
Ever balanced.
Nobody feels that they are balanced, right? All right. Bala feels he is balanced. Yes, but most of us are not. So,
living with us who
it's not us, it's what's
so I tell patients that life, I always think in threes. Life is like a three-legged stool. And we have to balance these three things. You know what's the first thing? Is career. Right from kindergarten, we went to school 8 hours, 10 hours. Nowadays, kindergarten, you have to go to an interview for admission. And then after that, elementary school, then middle school, then high school, then NEET exams, whatever exams. And then post-graduation, then work hard and work harder, and then, try to get promotion, and then become professor, and then by the time you're 60 years old. So this is what we do. Career, we spend hours and hours and hours. The second thing is relationships. Relationships does not only include wife, children, father, mother, brother, sister, in-laws, church, church meaning church, temple, mosque, then social services, social service organizations, all of that put together. That's the second part of our life. The third is our health. Now, we need to balance these three. Does not mean that we have to divide the day into 8 hours each and spend 8 hours for health, 8 hours for relationships, 8 hours for career. No, but we need to give importance to all the three. If I'm not able to do stuff for my health, then I need to find out where is it I'm focusing more that I'm taking from here because I'm imbalanced. I need to try to get back into balance. People who know Bhagavad Gita know Yuktahara Viharasya Yukta Cheshtasya Karmasu. Remember that? So you have to eat in moderation, sleep in moderation, and rest in moderation. So we have to keep these three things in balance. So now let's go to career. Let me do this. Multitasking. How many of us multitask? All moms multitask, right? Yes. All mothers.
all the time.
All the time. But then there is no such thing as multitasking. What happens in the brain is actually the brain is rapidly going back and forth between two processes. So it actually has been proven over and over again that multitasking is very inefficient. You are better off taking one task, finishing it, and then going to the next one. In elementary school, we were taught this one, right? One thing at a time, and that then well is a very good deed that many can tell, right? And I don't think we've forgotten that. But that is true. We should not be multitasking, taking one thing, finishing, and then going to the next. Career, I have a very, very simple advice. Eliminate what you don't like, and you will be left with what you like. If you don't like seeing 200 patients a day, eliminate that. You'll be left with seeing X number of patients. If you don't want patients who do, who demand certain prescriptions that you don't believe in, then say, I don't write those prescriptions. Those patients will go away. So the patients who want to be treated the way you believe in, they will stick with you. Because you'll be spending more time and energy the way you believe in. Any field, fortunately for physicians, we are lucky. we are at a point where we can tell people what we want